So hello everyone, it's JBeat87 here, and today we're gonna get into my luxury makeup haul. So y'all know they've been having a million sales out here because everybody's trying to still make money even though the economy is bad and nobody can actually come into the stores. So a lot of stores I don't even shop from had like 25% off on their websites. Like I don't shop at Nordstrom's, I don't shop at Bergdorf Goodman, I don't shop at Net-a-Port, I don't shop at Neiman Marcus or what's the other one, Saks Fifth Avenue, Dillard's, places like that. I don't shop at any of these places normally, but everybody had 25% off luxury makeup, so I was like, yes please, I will take it all. Now I know oh, I probably should have put in a disclaimer. I'm not trying to tell you to go out and buy this makeup, and I'm not trying to like hoard it in your face, but at the end of the day, we all know I run a luxury makeup channel. I do a lot of high-end makeup, and you know, I throw in drugstore every now and again. I've been trying to throw in a little more drugstore than usual though, since that is a little bit more accessible and a little budget friendly if you want to treat yourself during stress buying. But as a general rule, this is a luxury brand or a luxury makeup channel. So with that being said, I'm going to have lots of luxury makeup. And since I could get the luxury makeup at a discount, I went ahead and hauled some. Plus Beautylist just had their sale where they like give you a gift card when you spend $100 or something. I've never participated in that before, but I went ahead and did it because, you know, they're having such great deals right now. And then plus that encourages me to like declutter some things I already have. Plus 21 Days of Beauty just came up. So anyway, with all that being said, I'm not trying to hoard this stuff in your face like, ah, look at me. If anything, I'm showing it to you just so you can live vicariously through me if you can't necessarily go pick up these luxury things, or to get an idea of what you want to see next based upon, you know, the things I bought. So anyway, now with all of that being said, let's get started. I only got a couple of things off Macari, and the rest of these things came from all those other stores that I just named. So I'm gonna start with the random pieces, which is the eyeshadow palettes, because I bought the most eyeshadow palettes, of course. And then I'm gonna go into each particular brand, because certain brands I just bought like a whole bunch of stuff from. So anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna start with the two, matter of fact, no, I'll start with the two powders I bought from random brands, and then we'll get into all the eyeshadow palettes, and then we'll get into the individual brands. So I started off with this Cicely Powder. I've heard, what's her name? Mel Thompson talked about this forever, and I was pissed because when I got mine, somebody had, I don't know if it came from a store or what, but it seemed like somebody had purposely unscrewed the top, so some of the product was missing out of here, because this part is perfectly sealed in here, but I found it funny that this part, this component was untwisted, so I lost some powder. As you can see, it's all around the edges and stuff. So I'm like, I don't know who did it on purpose, but I wasn't feeling it, and I'm like, that makes me not want to order from, I believe I got this from Neiman Marcus. Yeah, it makes me not want to order from Neiman Marcus anymore, because I didn't like the fact that like my powder was open. I know it like got ordered from a store and the store sent it out, so I'm like, I don't know if they're mad that, you know, in this economy I could afford to buy something like this or whatever. But it's like, I kind of don't want to use it because I don't like the fact it was open when I got it, and this is like a $97 powder. So I'm kind of pissed about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I might use it later down the road, but I'm like, right now I'm just not in the mood. I'm kind of upset that it came open. What the hell y'all doing Neiman Marcus over there? I don't know, but I don't like it. So anyway, the next thing I bought was the Dietary Hyaluronic Tinted Hydropower. I got the color number 5 medium dark. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. And this one normally retails for like 60 bucks, and I'm like, 60 bucks for what? What exactly? Look how tiny this container is. I think it's only like one. Wow, how much is this? This is 0.35 ounces or 10 grams. So I was like, this is awfully small for the price they're charging, so it better be out of this world like Mel Thompson claims it is. But she's gone through a whole bunch of them, and while it was on sale for like 45 bucks, I figured I'd try it. But I feel like this is very little product for like the amount they're charging, and I'm definitely not feeling the amount for the price. Oh, and apparently the primer came in here with it. I didn't open it to see. I just opened to make sure this wasn't open, just like the Cicely powder was when I got it, because I was really pissed about that, y'all. I opened it, and it's like powder all over the box, and I'm like, what the f. Anyway, now after those two powders, we're gonna get to the eyeshadow palette. So I bought a couple of Tom Ford quads. I've never tried any Tom Ford like quads. I saw Morgan Turner had did a video after I ranking all the Tom Ford quads after I had already bought mine. So it was one that she had that had a dual chrome in it. I thought was really cool, but it's like at the same time, I'm like, I haven't tried them what I got, so I don't want to keep like buying them, especially since they're not on sale anymore. When I bought them, they were on sale for $66. I feel like that's high too, but I went ahead and got two. Now this one came from Poshmark, and then this one I bought from, I want to say, Bergdorf Goodman. I got the Photosynthesis one, and you'll see why in a second, just based on the color. And I like name too, but it comes in a little, you know, pouch or whatever. And this is what the quad I bought looks like. And you all already know why I bought it. Can you see? Yes. It's green. That was my main focus for buying it. Now, I don't like the fact that it's just about all shimmers and the only matte is the green one. I feel like the brown should have been a matte too, and these could have just been lid and inner corner colors. But, you know, it's my first time forward quad. I thought it was pretty, so I bought this color. I like the purple one that, like I said, Morgan Turner had talked about. But I had already bought these before, and then the sale was already over by the time her video went up. So I was like, I'm not paying $80 for a quad. I just refused. I was mad paying the $66 for this one, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna try one just to say I actually tried it. And then I bought this one, so just in case the one I bought off Poshmark wasn't real, this one right here called Last Dance, because I've seen Morgan Turner with that one too. I was like, I'll at least have like one real one, and then I'll just, you know, shuck this one off for loss, because it was only like $32. So that's what made me suspicious of it being real or not, because I was like, that's awfully cheap for a Tom Ford quad. But it came with a little pouch, just like the one I got from Bertolf Goodman. So, and this is the color Last Dance. So I like this one as well. As y'all can see, I only picked the ones that had the blues in them. I would most likely want to get the blue and purple ones in here, and then like the formula would have to be good. And I hear the formula in these is inconsistent on top of them thinking that they should charge $88. So that's another reason I wasn't trying to grab a whole bunch of them, because I'm like $66 a piece. It's like I could have just bought the giant Grand Pro Viziart or something like that and got like way more colors. So, but I wanted to try it out, so I got those two quads. Then I got this YSL quad. I saw Mel Thompson with this one, and I was like, yes, I want it. So it's called Couture Palette Collector. See, this is what it looks like, and of course we all know why I bought this one as well. It has greens in it. So it has like a safari type theme to it. It kind of reminds me of like the Safari Rain palette from Colored Rain, like in a bougie high-end version of it with awesome packaging. Because this is like this leather erase feeling type, and it has all this great detail to it. So I really liked it. I caught, this is one my first YSL quad too. I caught it for, I think it was like 40 or 50% off, because it was like last call on me. So I had to definitely go ahead and grab it. Next, I bought this one from Macari. Now, this is the Linda Hallberg, what's it called? Metallic Mysteries 2. Now, I heard, again, Mel Thompson talking about these, and Jessica. And I think I heard Kelsey Brown J talk about it. I don't remember, don't quote me. But I was surprised at how cheap the packaging is on this, because like it feels really lightweight and thin and flappy. I know how everybody loves to come from Mother and talk about her packaging, but it's like ain't nobody talking about how flappy and cheap this feels. Like, look at it. It feels like cheap starter packaging. So I'm not feeling that whole vibe. But I mean, the colors in it look nice. It has a bronze. The girl apparently likes this color the best, because it's the one that swatched the most. And it has the red and the green. So I figured I would get it just to try it out. I think I only paid like $35 for this, and it's supposed to cost $50. And it sold out on Beauty Bay, or else I'd have, you know, tried to get it there. And I made an order from Beauty Bay on March the 13th, and I still haven't got it. So I'm like, where is my package? I don't know if it got stopped in transit or what happened, because I usually get stuff from them in a decent amount of time. And it's been like, I think 3 weeks now. So I'm hoping it comes this week. If it doesn't come by April 13th, then I will be trying to get in contact with them. Like, you know, what happened to my package. But the last two things I got were from Beautylicious when they had their sale, and they had 40% off Viziart. So of course I got a couple of Viziart palettes. I had been looking at this. I saw Mel Thompson talking about it. I was like, this is more of my type of nude. If I had to, you know, have a nude palette, it would definitely look more as something like this, because it has, you know, like at least some kind of pops of color, and then it has like all these mattes. I could put like these two colors on, or I could run this on the lower lash line and use this orangey and use this to darken the outer V or something like that. So I thought it was a nice color story. I don't like the original neutral one, but in all fairness, those colors I don't feel like work well for my skin tone. I feel like they look ashy. So I like the fact that they came out with another one that was more my skin tone friendly, and I was like, if it goes on sale, I'll buy it, and it went on sale. So this was only $48, so I definitely had to get my hands on it. And then I got the Grande Pro 3 Volume 3 palette. I really wanted this one the first time I saw it. Like, matter of fact, my girl Alicia tagged me in it, and I was like, yes, that seems like my type of vibe. But then I saw the price, and it was like $175, and I was like, whoa, Viziart, whoa, ma'am. Who, where, 175, where, who, what, why? Can you rephrase the question? Because, child, who was paying them that, but this is what the packaging looks like. And then apparently you open it like this, because this is only my second time opening it. I only opened it once to make sure none of the shadows had shattered, but this is what it looks like. So I remember Lily Living Life talking about how her friend Colorful Camille bought this for her birthday. I thought that was like so sweet and so nice. My BFF isn't in position to do anything like that, but I mean, I figure if she could, she would. But hi Diypansy, if you're watching this. But yeah, so this color story is just fine with me. Now I probably won't use the orange that much, but I feel like the rest of them I would get good use out of. We all know I'm going to be using this side mainly though when I do pull for this palette. But having bought all these palettes, it's making me, you know, feel like I should declutter some of my stuff. Which, when I say declutter, it usually just means send it to my girlfriend's house or my boyfriend's house. I rarely declutter anything. And when I do it like spur a moment, like right when I feel like it. So it usually doesn't get filmed. I usually just be like, yeah, I don't want this anymore. I need to go ahead and take this out of my life while I feel like it. And I'll just kind of grab and put it up and then be like, yeah, no, we're not keeping this anymore. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize these palettes in the corner over here because I got to put all this stuff back in the bag and try to put all this stuff up. But let me know which things you want to see and most excited about first. I'm most excited about these next things I'm going to show you. So I finally bit the bullet, and it like hurt my soul to do this because both these things by themselves on sale were like $175. And I was like, excuse me, what? Where? Ma'am, I've never met her. At that price, I have never met her. I don't want to meet her. But I got the La Mer, the Soft Fluid Long Wear Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 20. I got the shade 430 Chestnut because if I remember correctly, I thought Too Much Mouth said like she wore Sienna, and I was like, if she's wearing Sienna, I definitely don't need to buy Sienna. But then I heard someone else that was like, I think a shade darker than I was, she bought Sienna, so I was like kind of confused on what I should buy, but I just settled on Chestnut. I'll show it to you in a second. And then I have the matching powder, La Mer, the powder, like, you know, no other powder exists. This is just the powder. Sorry y'all, it's a hair on my arm because my hair is so long now, and it's like I felt it touch me. That's why I was looking down randomly. I'm so sorry. But let me show you what the foundation looks like for my shade. I plan on doing a review with this soon, hopefully. But this is what it looks like. The Bougie Fancy Foundation. I haven't opened it at all. I literally just opened the box, like I said, to make sure everything was secure and okay. After I had that experience with the Cicely Powder, I was like, I'm not taking any chance with anything else. I got one more Bougie powder I want to get, but it didn't go on sale because Chanel makeup apparently never goes on sale. But I heard they're discontinuing the powder, so I'm like, now I have to go ahead and get it because Andre and Renee was raving about it. And I'm like, I'm going to try the original one before they change it. So I plan on buying that probably like next time I get paid. Hopefully they still have it. I know they have it at 2 or 3 retailers, so you know. Now this here, it feels heavy. Like this powder feels heavy. This glass jar they put it in makes it feel bougie and expensive and heavy. So I feel like a little better about my money being spent. With the Dietary one, it felt light and then it was small and it was like 60 bucks. And with the Cicely one, I'm just mad because, you know, somebody thought it was okay to open my package. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. Like I said, it's nice and weighted and heavy. It is 0.28 grams. So I think it was less than, is it less than the Cicely? Yeah, because the Cicely is 0.42 and they're about the same price. So like what's going on with this? I don't know. Anyway, it has the little puffs because apparently all of them feel like you need a little puff. And then this is the product in there. I haven't opened it up. Like I said, I'll open it up when we have to do the video on it. I'm most likely going to use the new Giorgio Armani what is it, luminous silk concealer along with the fabric concealer, or I was thinking about using hourglass concealer with this. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. I want to try it out with both, so I might use the hourglass one just to start it off and then use the luminous silk to get a little bit of radiance underneath the eye and brightness on my dark circles. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited to do a video with this. I don't know when though, because I'm trying to do a whole bunch of full face and nothing news so people don't feel bad about the fact that, you know, they might not necessarily be able to go out and get new stuff. So I'm probably not gonna do a video with that anytime soon. Probably maybe when it's close to summertime, if, you know, times get a little better. Next, I bought a few things from Dior. So let's look at those. So what's that website? Dillard's had an amazing sale on Dior. Like, I'm talking about like this powder right here. This is like, I think $52 on somebody else's website, and I caught it for like 20 bucks on Dillard's when they were having like their amazing beauty sale. And I was just like, yes, Dillard's come through. So I got the shade medium beige. Is that it? Yeah, this was the darkest one they had left. It's number 30, and this gives you 0.56 ounces or 16 grams. So I thought it was an amazing deal, especially since Dior, again, another little puff, because everybody feels like you need a puff. But I feel like this would be a good color for underneath the eyes and to set the places I highlighted on my face, because I know Jackie likes to use colors like this. And it's not like I don't like my banana powders. Like, I'm fine using my banana powders, but sometimes, given what foundation I use and concealer combination, sometimes I like to use colors like this. So since they had it, and I've never tried any Dior powders, I forgot to go ahead and try it, because as you all know, I've tried Dior foundations and concealers and love them just fine. So I figured maybe we add the powder and it'd be a match made in heaven. So that's just one of the Dior things I got. I got a couple of lip products too. So I got these lacquer plumping lipsticks. I remember Jackie did a video on these as well. So I got the colors Glitterati and Lovely D. There was one more I needed to get, but I don't think they had it at the time I ordered it. So I just didn't get it. Let me show you the colors. But I remember I actually had to go watch Jackie's video because I couldn't remember exactly which ones I liked on my skin tone. But I knew whichever ones worked for her skin tone I would like on mine. So I went ahead and got this one. This is the Lovely D one. It's a very pretty mauve tone. And we all know about those mauve tones. I think this is supposed to be, yeah, this is a plumping one as well. So, you know. And then I got Glitterati. It's a nice little, well, mauvey glittery type shade. I thought it was really pretty. So I got one more shade, but I ended up not liking that shade. So I'm like, I'm gonna use that in one of my mystery boxes for a pop-up for a giveaway later on this year. So you won't get to see it because it's a mystery. And then I got a couple more Dior things. So this is the eyeshadow palette. This is my first Dior eyeshadow palette. It's the Happy 2020 palette in Party and Colors. So of course y'all know I had to get the colorful one. I couldn't get the boring. I think they had a boring neutral shaded one, but I didn't want that one. So of course all the Bougie makeup apparently comes in these little pouches. So got the little pouch, and then the color story. This is what the color story looks like. I actually like the color story of this. I mean, it's all shimmer, so you definitely have to add it with something, but that's okay because that Viseart palette I just showed y'all didn't have any shimmers in it, so I might use that when I use this Dior palette, so that way I have some mattes to go with it. So works for me just fine. But I was curious about their shadows. I mean, I know Mel Thompson does a whole bunch of videos on them. So I figured since I had the opportunity to get it at a discount, I definitely went ahead. And the last thing, I actually really wanted this highlighter. Again, I saw Mel Thompson review it, and she had like both shades. And I was like, I don't need both shades. The rosy tone obviously isn't going to work for my skin tone as well as the coral one would. So I went ahead and got the Coral Vibes Luminize and Glow Vibes highlighter. And it comes in a fancy little pouch too. I have had Dior highlighters in the past. I had one other one, and the formula was okay. I didn't think it was like exceptional, but I really like this color, and I like the fact that the compact was way smaller than the one I originally had, because the one I had was like huge, and I was like, whoa, why is this like this? So, plus this highlighter just looks so gorgeous. Like, look at it. It just look at it, looks so perfect on my skin. And I need some alternatives to Dreamsicle by Becca, since it's limited edition. But this is limited edition too. But I figure if I have both these limited edition things, and then I think I have like Bali from Ofra, that I should have enough of corally, creamy looking oranges highlighters that look beautiful on my skin tone to last me a while. And then hopefully somebody else will come out with another one by the time I get done with these, which I'm sure will be never, because, you know, I have so much makeup, so God only knows when I'll get through with any of these. Okay, so the last brand we are going to talk about is Charlotte Tilbury. So I got a few things from Charlotte Tilbury because it was a couple of things I saw Jackie with I really want to try. It was one thing that she recently came out with that I actually caught on sale that I wanted to try. And then there was a highlighter that she had during the holidays at Nordstrom's that ended up going on clearance. So I went ahead and picked that up. So let's get started. So these two things came from Net-a-Porter. If you didn't know, Net-a-Porter had a sale for 25% off Charlotte Tilbury. And then I think they had another extra 15%. So I went ahead and got a full size of the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. As y'all know, I had the little sample that I had got from Sephora when you spent, I think, $35. They gave you that little sad sample that I have in the thumbnail. But I was like, I'm not about to pay, because and it's like $47 or like $52 or something crazy like that. And I caught this on sale for like $31, I think. I think it was $31.75 when I got done buying it. So I got the full size. I'm sure you've seen it before, but I forgot to show you mine. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. And I'm happy to have a full size as opposed to the small one. The small one I just sent to my grandmother's house. So if I have an emergency and want to like do underneath the eyes, or I want to feel bougie that day, I can do that, since I have to go over there and house it now. During the weekends, I sent some of my luxury stuff over there so that way I could feel bougie when I'm over there and not, you know, at home. I got this lipstick. This is the Kissing Fallen from the Lipstick Tree. I got the color Half Burn Honey. Again, I saw Jackie Aina with this color and I was like, wait, hold up, what is that? Because I never really checked for Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Like, I never really checked for Charlotte Tilbury because, no offense, I feel like a lot of her stuff doesn't really cater to people my skin tone. I feel like she goes for, like, the fair, light, and then, like, the medium tan or whatever, and then that's it. But, yeah, so this is the lipstick color. As you can see, it's a really pretty color. It's one of her cream lipsticks, so it's not a matte, which I'm fine with because it's like that means I don't have to add a gloss to it when I want that glossy effect and I still have a color for it. So I'll try this out. Her matte formula I wasn't that impressed with, so I'm hoping I like this one a little better because I bought the hot lip set during the holidays, and if you all remember, I told you I didn't like that one that much, so hopefully this one I will like better. We will see. But next is the highlighter I told y'all about. This one came out with her holiday collection. This is the Magic Star highlighter. I didn't really see too many people my skin tone talking about this. I saw Kinky Sweat talk about it, but again, Kinky Sweat is lighter than I am. I haven't really seen anybody my skin tone talking about this collection. So, but when I saw this highlighter, I knew. I was like, yes, honey, I know. So I wanted to get it. And look at this pretty color. Like, look at it. It is gorgeous. It's like that Gillette formula, so it's like I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that part about it since it's a Gillette formula, but you know, we're gonna have to make it work because I was like, I really wanted it. So I want to do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury too, since I got a few of these products now. So I have a little more stuff to do. I still have a sample of the foundation. I didn't buy the full size just because I wasn't truly in love with it, but that is on sale on Net-a-Port right now for I think 25% off as well, because it's only like 36 and it usually costs like 40 something. So if you're interested, you might want to check it out if you have the extra funds. I'm not telling you to get it if you don't, though. Oh, I probably should show you what this is. This is a super blue luxury quad from Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Color Coded Eyeshadows. And, of course, y'all know I had to eat the blue one. None of the other colors really spoke to me. The green one kind of did, but it's like she had an original Rebel palette that had a darker green and a better color story than the new green she came out with 2 times over. So, it's like I didn't like that one. I like the original one better, so I'm gonna have to probably buy it off somebody from Macari or Glam, what is it, Glambot or something like that. But this is what the palette looks like. Sorry, I should open it. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. So y'all know it had my aesthetic to it. It has the blues. I don't really care about these shades, but I figure they can be inner corner highlights when I do want to do a quick blue look and go. And I want to be expensive and bougie when I do my quick blue look, because otherwise, you know, whatever. But anyway, that's the last thing in this haul. I know it was a lot, y'all, I swear, because I'm looking at the time now and I'm like 23 minutes I've been talking. Good God. But y'all know I talk a lot anyway, so it probably could have been cut down to 15 had I not been rambling so much about random stuff. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know down below which things you want to see full reviews on, because I planned on doing a full review on Dior. Obviously, I have to do a wear test on the La Mer. And then I want to do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury. So those are just some things I want to do. I might do a couple of looks with the Tom Ford quads if you're interested. I know I'm going to do some looks with the Viseart though, just because I want to use the Dior and the Viseart palette together. So those are just some of my ideas. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll see you guys in the next one.